Guys, after 20 years of using glasses in my life, I can finally see. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
I cannot believe my eyes. I cannot believe my eyes.
Hey OT lovers, how are you guys doing? And if you're here for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Alright guys, so we are gathered here today to talk about Dorothy's eyes. She couldn't see fully before. She needed glasses, you know, but now she can see. That's all done. So she's gonna tell us what she did to her eyes, which babalawo or juju man she went to, which sacrifice she made that she can now see without glasses.
Yes. Alright guys, so like he said, I no longer need glasses to see, and this is because I had LASIK done.
Wow. So
LASIK is some sort of laser surgery that corrects your vision and allows you to see without glasses or contact lenses. And it's been about a week now since I had the procedure done, and I'm telling you guys, like, my life has already changed. So I'm just going to walk you guys through like the procedure, the surgery day, just let you guys know how it went, how you can do it too if you're interested as well.
Bro, when you said LASIK, right? Laser. That sounds scary. So were you scared?
Man, honestly, I'll get there.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
So the reason why I wanted to do this surgery is because, like I said, I've been wearing my glasses for 20 years.
Wow.
And I think I've been wearing contact lenses for about 10 years out of those 20 years.
Wow.
And it's been a crazy
Literally all
ride.
your life, man.
It's literally all my life. Yes, I think I was in primary school and I remember trying to do a test and I couldn't see the board for some reason, and thus began my life of wearing glasses. And a lot of my family members wear glasses as well, so it's kind of like a genetic thing. I have been wearing my last pair of glasses for about a year now, and I realized that when I wore them, like, first of all, it took me a very long time to get used to the glasses, and it was always giving me headaches. And then when I wear contact lenses, after wearing them for a long time, my eyes would get dry. So I was just like, man, I feel like I've gotten to a point in my life where something needs to be done about it. So LASIK or LASIK surgery or laser surgery or whatever is something that I've heard about. Like, we've heard about it since, and there was one time that somebody told me that, oh, it's 50-50, that it's either you go blind or you can see, that there's no in between. And I'm like, eh?
Someone still told me that recently.
I know.
That you took a 50-50 chance that is, you could have gone blind. I'm like, whoa.
That's another reason why I felt like we needed to do this video, to let everyone know that this is like a safe procedure that anybody can literally get done.
Yeah.
So
wait, I'm just gonna circle back. So you say you did this because of like the headaches,
yes.
So everything you told me about doing this so you can wake up and look into my eyes in the morning was all lies.
It wasn't a lie. No, it was part of it.
Guys, I've been conned.
You guys, not even just that, our section. I can see into his eyes clearer now.
So you know, I used to see who you were before.
Get out.
Darling, is the Lord's doing.
I've actually watched like different videos over time about how people got this LASIK surgery done, and you know, I did some research and I realized that, okay, well, this is something that I should most likely look into. And you know, even in the research, like, I saw the prices, it's hella expensive. Let me just say, well, to some people, it's not expensive, but to me and to us, like, it's very expensive. So
expensive.
Anyway, so it's one of those things that I just did my research and I kept it in one corner in my life and said, when we have the money, when I can do it, I'll get it done, and I just pushed it aside. But then now, like recently, like, I just knew that these headaches were too much, and I was already tired of also having to change, you know, contact lenses. Even when I went to the gym, I have to wear contact lenses, you know, things like that. So I was like, man, the time has come for me to do this surgery. So we just said we're going to put our money together and we're going to get this done. And in fact, it actually happened faster than I expected it would. Like, I was trying to call to get a later dates, like I think a May date, like early May, but then they said, oh, they have like the first week of April available. Am I ready to go? I was like, oh my god, we will have money. Like, my guy was like, don't worry, let's run this thing, let's run this thing.
Like, you need to see this summer and spring. Like, I want to see the flowers blossoming in spring.
I know. Right before we had LASIK done, I actually went for an eye exam. We both went for the eye exam now. So we went for the eye exam, and I already told the optometrist that, look, I'm considering getting LASIK done. She's like, oh yes, that's a good option. Her husband even did it as well, because the man used to fall asleep with his contact lenses apparently, which is terrible for your eyes. So she said that, oh, that they will refer me to LASIK MD, and I've been seeing a lot of LASIK MD ads. I think I had a virtual consultation with them before as well, before the surgery. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll go there and I'll get the surgery done. So when I checked my eyes, said that my eyes at the optometrist place said that okay, my eyes are all good, like, and I should stop rubbing my eyes. I should make sure I'm all healthy and I'm good to go for the surgery. And I was like, okay, fine, let's go. So I just gave you guys a quick backstory because that's not the main gist. The main gist is the actual day of the surgery. So yes. Good morning, guys. This morning I'm actually going for an important life-changing surgery today. I'm getting my eyes done, or I'm getting my eyes zapped as they will say. So I'm actually getting the LASIK surgery, which is supposed to help me stop wearing glasses and contact lenses altogether. So I already took a shower, and apparently before you do this surgery you can't put like any face lotion or any deodorant, nothing basically on your skin. That's why my face looks like ashy and my lips are like breaking right now because I couldn't put nothing on my body. And Olus is actually in the shower right now as well because he's going to drop me, as I won't be able to drive there and I won't be able to drive back as well. And then I actually just had some breakfast because before you go for the surgery they'll tell you that you have to eat something in case you have to take some medication that will have to calm you down before the actual surgery. I had some glasses that I've had before that I'm going to be giving out. Apparently you can donate your glasses after the procedure, so I think I'm going to do that today. I'm feeling nervous.
Don't be nervous, don't worry. It'll be okay. Everything will be fine in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Guys, I'm so happy for you. Please, you'll see who you married when you wake up.
But I can see you.
I don't think. You just be hearing that I'm a fine boy, but for you to actually experience it, I look forward to that.
Anyways, guys, we're on our way, and I'm really trying hard not to be nervous, but
don't be nervous. What's there? Is it not just small laser? You just do zoom.
Eh?
You watch all those tech movies.
I think it's because I've done my research and I've read too much of people's like experiences, so I don't know, Sha, but it's in God's hands. And if you are seeing this video, that means things went well. So guys, that was the day of the surgery, and they already told me before that I shouldn't wear contact lenses like 12 hours before the surgery. Actually, I didn't even wear contact lenses like maybe almost a week before the surgery because I'm like, I don't want any issues. And like they mentioned, like you need to stop rubbing your eyes, because even everybody generally should stop rubbing their eyes, like not even just me. I even told him every time he's rubbing, I was like, stop rubbing your eyes. Because your eyes need to be healthy, you know, and apparently when you rub your eyes you can damage some tissues in your eyes which they will need for the surgery. So everybody stop rubbing your eyes. Like
stop rubbing your eyes,
yes. And they also told me that I need to eat before the surgery in case they need to give me like any meds to calm me down and what, no, generally to just help your anxiety if you eat.
But you could just eat, but could you like drink or smoke before the surgery?
Nothing like that. Not even caffeine.
Did they state that?
They stated that there's no
smoking,
caffeine.
no.
Even in the consultation they asked me, do you smoke, do you drink? And I was like, oh no.
Even pot?
I don't think so.
Wow.
Do you want your eyes?
No,
you have to be sane now.
to educate everybody out there so they know what to expect.
Right? Okay. Yeah. So no smoking, no drinking, no caffeine, just food and water. And then you also let them know if you have any prescription meds, and they tell you if you can take them before the surgery or if you shouldn't take them at all. I was headed out. I was ready. I was like, I'm ready to do the actual surgery. Doesn't last long. It's the preparations before the surgery and the exams you have to do after the surgery as well that just takes your time. But the actual surgery is not long at all. So anyways, like I said, we're headed out to LASIK MD. LASIK MD is in Calgary, Alberta, and that was where I got the surgery done. And all I have to say about the place is good things. Let me just say, so if you're looking to get your LASIK surgery
your eyes zapped.
Your eyes zapped. If you're looking to get your eyes zapped, and you're here in Calgary, Alberta, just head on to LASIK MD. Like that was where the optometrist referred me to, and a couple of people I know have done theirs there as well. So they also let us know that because of the COVID restrictions, just have someone who will drop you and who will pick you up. So guys, I want to give a shout out to Olus B.
Your resident driver.
Yes, he took me there, and not only that, he also took care of me after the surgery, but I'll get to that. So
thanks.
Yeah, so I got there and I got into the place. They asked me some COVID related questions, like do I have any flu or any symptoms or whatnot, which I answered no to everything. They also gave me like a bunch of consent forms actually to look through and sign. So they had already sent me the consent forms before, This is just basically them like a waiver, you know, telling you about the different side effects that can come out of this surgery, you know. And obviously there's no procedure that you get done to your body that doesn't have side effects. So yes, LASIK surgery definitely has side effects, and I'll tell you guys about them. So they gave me a bunch of consent forms for me to read through and sign, and I just waited in the lobby. So while I was waiting in the lobby, like there were so many people in there. Like, let me give you guys one bang. So I don't know if you guys have seen any of those movies where they harvest people's organs, how people just maybe going, like everybody's quiet, they will not go in into one place, they will not come out, they will not be wearing like something, or maybe wearing some funny clothes, and you not think that yeah, they've harvested their organs or something. So I saw like it looked like that because everybody was quiet, and then somebody will come in with no glasses, they will enter, they will come out, they have like black shades on it. So now look like, oh my god, they're harvesting all our eyes.
They will now sit down quiet.
They will now sit down quiet. I was like, God. He was giving me the heebie-jeebies, honestly, and I was just it was funny to me because Olus was not out there, so I couldn't even just say, like, he was just even panicking that when is he? I was like, alpha. Yeah, so but like everybody that I saw like really early, they all came for their 24-hour post-operative check-in. So yes, there was no reason for me to have been freaked out. But anyways, I just focused on the forms that they gave me. I was reading, even I already read them online when they sent them to me, but I was reading, just waiting for them to call me, because I think they were attending to those people first before they now attended to me. They called me in and they told me to go to one room like that, where I was going to get a bunch of eye images done. So they told me, oh, I should start going to one machine, open my eyes, bling bling bling, you're snapping, crash crash crash. Just basically checking to see if I actually do qualify for the surgery, because I told you guys I had a virtual consultation, and then on the day of the surgery they will now tell you if you qualify or not. Anyway, so I was, you know, blinking, doing everything, taking the images. Anyway, they now took my glasses as well, and they also checked the readings, of which now let me give you guys this balance. So I told you guys I've been wearing my glasses for a year, right? And it was giving me headaches. Apparently I discovered that they gave me the wrong prescription from Nigeria. Can you imagine? And I know I paid a lot for those glasses just so that
you were ripped off. I said
I was ripped off.
All these lucky businesses that you think they are offering quality and
honestly,
everything, you know, more rip off
on guy. Like I was so disappointed when I heard it, because they were like, oh, that they gave me the wrong prescription. So my right eye was doing more work than my left eye, and my eyes were stressed, and I'm like, no wonder I'm always getting headache in the slightest thing. And then the glasses were now so wide, dropping off my face. I was just like, man, F this. Like, anyway, so they took the reading of my glasses there as well, just to compare with like my prescription. I already told them that, look, this glasses is wrong, don't even bother yourself. Like, yeah, that's okay. That they will even check my prescription again just to be sure. And then they also took my blood pressure as well. And when they gave to my blood pressure, I was like, am I okay? Like, am I nervous? I'm like, yes, my blood pressure is normally low, don't worry, but today I am nervous.
You wanted to run, first salad.
You were not there with me now, because he had to go back home to work. And
so were you actually scared that they will harvest your eyes and sell it to somebody online?
I wasn't scared, don't worry. They have a reputable business.
Collect your eyeballs.
No, nothing like that. Anyway, so I did a bunch of eye images and they checked my blood pressure, and like they now told me, okay, I could go back to sit down and I'll just wait for the eye specialist to call me. So I went back again and I sat down. They now called me to the room where I was going to have like a mini eye exam. So they did all those, check your eye, read these letters, blah blah blah, can you see this, which one is better for you, blah blah. If anybody who has done an eye exam should know how this rules now. So I did that, and then now said, okay, that from what they saw, my eyes are looking good for the surgery and I'm all good to go. But one of my eyes, like my left eye, was really dry, and my right eye was dry as well, but they said my left eye was really dry and needed to lubricate it before the surgery. So they gave me like a small pack of why are you like this? Oh my god. So they gave me like a small pack of eye drops. Yes. So they said I should squeeze it into my eye, close my eyes for 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes, I should squeeze another like 2 drops into my eyes. So I was just using the timer and, you know, hey Siri, everything, it was working for me. So yeah.
Oh wait, you couldn't see at this point?
No,
or you were not meant to look at
I wasn't
the
meant to
screen?
open my eyes. So I'll put the eye drop, I'll close my eye and wait.
Wow. That's something I find hard to do, like intentionally keeping my eyes
It's because your eyes
closed.
are too big. That's
your eyes
why.
are big too. They told you that your eyes are big. Thank you.
I sat there and then I was putting the eye drops in my eye and I was doing like the timer and everything. And then I guess because I said I was going to do that for 30 minutes and I was like, okay, that in the last set of minutes I think I'll just go pee because I'm like, let me go and pee before I go and be on the operation table. So something happened to me in the bathroom when I went to pee and I haven't just said it, but I said I'm going to leave it for the vlog.
Wait,
so
you haven't just said me.
so that I'll catch a reaction.
You know yourself.
Wait.
You pee yourself, man.
Oh god. So
damn,
I went to pee,
girl.
and you know these doors, like I locked the door. Like I know I pressed that thing, but maybe the thing didn't lock. Anyway, I peed, and then I want my trousers, my sweatpants back. I washed my hands, and I was not trying to tie my shoelaces back. Only for one guy just opened the door of the toilet.
Did you shout?
No, I was like this. I was like, I was like, oh, excuse me, sorry.
He wasn't closing his own eyes too, because everybody there, they were all closing their eyes. Nobody, he could have even peed on top of it. Nobody would know that anything is happening.
Get that? So I was like, oh, excuse me. I was
You
like,
didn't shout?
I didn't shout because he just went back out.
You didn't say, pervert, get out!
No, because it was like, he's now like unisex bathroom now, so I don't blame the guy. Anyway, when I now came outside,
not tell me that one now.
I said
I don't go fight the guy. What do you want to see? What are you looking at?
When I now came outside, the girl was like, oh my god, he's so sorry. I was like,
oh,
well,
you came outside. I wanted to use that one to follow up with you.
No, calm down.
Let's off this camera and let's solve this thing.
I was like, well, it could have been worse. It was like, oh god, no. Anyway, so my child went to sit down. They now called me in again to have a second eye exam.
Wow.
So that's the thing about this place. Like I feel like they are so good because yes, one person checked my prescription because they have to get your prescription right before they do this surgery. So they already checked. They checked my glasses. They already checked before, but they were like they're going to have another one again just to be sure.
Another one.
So that was now the second one when I went there, and the lady now said, okay, that if you're going to ask any questions, now is the time. Because I had done the eye exam. They said, okay, my prescription, they've gotten it, it's all good, it's correct, and I'm ready to go. But if I have any questions, you know, I need to ask. So I started asking her like a bunch of different things. Oh, can COVID affect the results of my eyes? Like if I've had COVID before the vaccine, or if I ever have COVID again, like different things, even down to like pregnancy and stuff like that. Oh, that if you're pregnant, you know, can it affect your vision? And the people was like, oh no, that's she did ask 10 years ago. And that's the thing, I kept asking all of them, have you done yours? Have you done yours? And all of them have
and they had all done it. Wow.
And like 2 people even already told me that the guy that was doing my surgery, that he did theirs I think 10 years ago and 6 years ago. So I'm in good hands.
Wow.
I'm like all good.
You know, when you say like 10 years ago, I always try and think back, like where was I when this was doing? That was like 2011. I was in university and I couldn't imagine like lasers going into someone's eye. Then like if they had brought it to Nigeria at that time, I said,
nobody would do that shit.
Bro, I wouldn't even recommend. Even if we had traveled, I would still be skeptical 10 years ago to do that.
Yes. Thank God for exposure, honestly. Yeah. So I asked the baby a couple of questions and she said that okay, and they also told me that I should stop using the drops for my eyes, and my eyes are all good, that they're better now and all. So they now gave me some other consent forms because they now told me that because of my eyes, and let me tell you guys my prescription. So one of my eyes was -7, the other one was I think -7.25, and the other one was -6.75 or -7 or thereabouts. So my eyes were really bad. So they already told me that because of my prescription, like obviously I had to even use an advanced, I did the advanced custom wavefront, which is like a more expensive version than what normal people would do. So I had to do that, and then they told me that I was at risk of starbursts and halos and glares, which I will try to find some pictures.
Yes. Starbucks is coffee.
No, I said starburst.
Halo is Beyonce's song.
Oh god. I would.
Flare is an airline.
I said glare.
Oh, glare. I don't know what to say about.
So I'll try to find some pictures to put on screen just to give you guys an idea of what those mean. And they also said I'm susceptible to dry eyes as well, and also like something else which I've not mentioned.
Is that because you make dry jokes, or just was it everybody that is? Because of your nature.
No. So they gave me the consent forms and they said just read through it, and somebody else is still going to explain to me, you know, what those are about.
Did you actually read it?
Of course I did.
There was no clause that said you're signing away your eyes.
No, there was no.
Or you're donating your organs.
No, nothing like why you on this
they say you should
matter?
close your eyes and they say you should sign waiver after.
No.
So me, I don't. There's something. And the answer I should not come. Give it to me.
Anyway, so they said, all right, that I'm going to see a medical counselor who was going to walk me through the consent forms again and also collect the payments as well. So I went back to the lobby again to sit down for the second or third time now. I don't even know. And I now waited, but I didn't wait for long, maybe like 2 minutes, and he now called me in. So I went to another office, and the babe like sat me down. I said, okay, I'm going to go through your consent forms, and I'm also going to take your payments. And then she started around me through everything, like, okay, this is what this means. And she also said that yes, some of the things that I'm susceptible to, that she also got them as well, like in the first couple weeks after doing her surgery. But after a while, like, they got better. And she was like, oh, her night vision isn't the best though, but at the same time she would always pick the surgery over wearing glasses every day. And yet again, it was the same person that was doing my surgery that did hers as well. And she's African. So she said that, yeah, that she went to Africa because we're even here in Calgary, Alberta, that the air here is dry because of the cold. But then when she went to Africa like recently, I wasn't sure the country she went to, but she said that, oh, that her eyes were so good, like they weren't dry or anything. But anyway, she ran me through the consent forms, and then she now took the payments, of which I asked for a discount. Like, guys, how fun, you know. And that's something about Canada. When you're here, always ask for discounts. Ask for discounts. Price everything.
Except in the grocery store.
Except in nobody they do that one. Then also, there's pay bright, which is a way in which you can split the payments like into different, I think over like a year or 2 years or something. But I was gonna do that. Like, I'm not going to owe anybody no money. Spending. Okay. Anyway, so I was like, well, I'm just going to pay everything up front, and I already collected this whole credit card because you know, man cannot be stranded. I shall carry on your credit card. Say, let me shall pay money. Yes. So the total of my surgery was about 4,390. Yes, but then they gave me a $150 discount, and then for benefits I'm able to claim like $300.
That discount, not discount.
You know, discount, but yeah. So I was paying for the surgery and also prescription eye drops. So she gave me all of that into a bag. Wait, let me show you guys the bag. We packaged everything into this bag with all my instructions and also all these eye drops.
After they collected your money, so they cannot give you cotton.
No, but when I went back, they gave me like extra samples.
No, but they should have given you like designer bag now.
Why?
What's this material?
Anyway, so I just put everything inside here, and then all my consent forms, I signed them.
No souvenir.
Really? She gave me a copy. No, I signed them and I gave them to her. So it was like when I come in the next day that they'll give me a copy of all the consent forms and my invoice as well.
She gave you a copy, no DJ. Continue, sorry. Continue.
Anyways, back to the topic at hand.
Yeah.
I did all of that, and that took me like 2 hours basically, because we got there by like 8.
For me like 2 hours. Okay, on sign people for me like 2 hours.
So we got there like 8, and I think all of this happened to like 10 or past 10 before, like, so I'd done all of that. I did the payments and the forms and everything, and I said, okay, now go and wait till this is the moment, so it's happening now. I said,
So they always distract you with paperwork. Wow.
Yes. Anyway, so they kept telling me, oh, this surgery is only going to take 10 minutes. This surgery is only going to take 10 minutes. I know. I was telling them, that's what people will say. That's what you guys will say. They'll say, oh, there's no pain involved. I said, that's what y'all gonna say. They're like, oh, no, trust me. I said, anyway, and honestly, guys, like, when you want to do something like this, do your research, because if not for the research, like, honestly, like, I would have panicked so much. But then because of the research that I did, like, everything, I knew how everything was going to go down, and I knew what to expect, and I wasn't like, I was nervous, but at the same time I wasn't freaking out. And then Olus was not even around, so I said nobody's going to comfort me if I'm acting stupid here. So
you don't have to behave yourself.
I have to behave myself.
I'm not there. No,
I have to behave myself. I was like, let me not embarrass my husband in this place. Alright guys, surgery time.